Okay. Uh, Alright. Start the stream. Set my stuff up. Alright. Yo, Brandon, what up? How's it going, man? Is the audio quality, video quality, that kind of thing, does that all look good?
Good day.
How's it going, man? Like,
Hello.
we're just doing a little bit of... What the... Those gloves tried. Those gloves really tried. We are just going to be doing a little bit of post-Tyreals Grail farming. I am at, I think it's 8 items left at the moment, and I'm picking that up. The hell of it. Yeah, I'm doing great, Brandon. I found, I don't know if you, I'm sure you figured by the title, I found, Tyreals Might, like 4 days ago, and my Grail is really coming along now because of that. That's like the, you know, that's like the golden key to the puzzle as far as the Holy Grail is concerned, is finding Tyreals Might. And, surprisingly, it was only my 4th unique sacred armor. Yeah, thanks for that, man. All 4, pretty cool thing is all 4 of my so far unique sacred armors have been eye level 88. And the 4th one was Tyreals. After so many, after so many IK armors, IK soul cages, it feels so good to finally get that, that blue Tyreals Might. So we're just gonna see what we can find here. I'm hoping this live stream will go okay. The reason why I'm doing a live stream is because I kind of want some content up on my channel while I still have time. And I've been having trouble uploading videos, so I just figured, well, I don't have to render live streams, so I don't have to render and edit those, so Windows Movie Maker can't give me a problem there. So that's why we're doing this. And yeah, it'll probably just be AT for a little while. We can do a few other things. I'm set up on my 800 Magic Find build. I got, what is it, 809 MF at the moment. This is the 63 FCR. I think it's 63. Should be anyway. Yeah, we hit the 63. Breakpoint on the setup, so the teleporting isn't super fast, but it's okay. So apparently, with these new Diablo projects, supposedly, I don't know if we have confirmation on this yet, but I've heard that from a few different sources that Blizzard is starting development of Diablo 4. Is that correct? Can someone give me some explanation on that, perhaps, if anyone in the chat knows? I've been watching some of the news on this. I just don't know all the little details. I think it's 8 items, yeah. Yeah, I have 8 items left on my Grail at the moment. I recently, after posting that, set Emmys, the 50 set Emmys video, I found Arcanas, like, 3 days after that, amazingly. So, I have all the set amulets, and I only have 1 set item left in my Grail, which is Sanders Cap. That is a really hard one to get from Hell, level 85 areas specifically. It is quite rare. I don't know, I think it might be as rare as like Astrion's, I'm not quite sure. They're just saying they have some Diablo projects other than releasing E3 on Switch. No more details that you've seen, okay. Probably waiting for BlizzCon for anything definite. Alright. Yo, Sarkov, what's up, man? How's it going? Good to see you. How's your farming been, man? Oh, double unique drop there. It's always cool when that happens. Always love to see those double uniques. It's a good sign. It's a good sign, boys. I'm doing pretty good, Sarkov. Like, Tyreals might definitely, has, been an awesome thing that happened to me recently. That glove has a lot of mods. Nothing super great, though. Small charm. H-Din Chaos, Sanctuary P8, that's cool. FLP, what's up, man? How's it going? Yeah, thanks for that, Sarkov. FLP actually found a Tyreals Might, I don't know if it was like a week before me, pretty soon, before I did. Congrats on finishing your Grail, FLP, that's awesome, man. It's cool to see people in Discord wrapping up that Holy Grail. I haven't done this yet, but I wanna compile the items for my Eth Grail, or, you know, like get the list sorted out. I'm not exactly sure how many items exactly I still need on the Eth Grail. Obviously, it's gonna be a very long time until well, if I ever actually complete an Eth Grail. Until that happens, that's like, that's like pretty not realistic to finish an Eth Grail. It's regular Holy Grail, though, apparently somewhat realistic for some people. Takes a long time, a lot of effort, a lot of determination, a lot of level 85 area runs, or however you get that Tyreals. I'll be seeing how much more content I can get up. I might be able to get another live stream in before I head back to school. I got some stuff to work on, but when we get into the fall semester, I'm going to be a little bit more busy. Yeah, FD-Web and Mang Songs would be like the main issue. Well, FD-Web, Eth Mang Songs, Eth Astrions, those are all like obviously extremely difficult items to get. I'm going to take a drink one sec. I actually, like, I found 2D Web, but I still need Astrions and Mang Songs. Those are 2 of the 3 unique elites I have left on my Grail. Like, in terms of the stuff that I can't just knock out in one day, my Grail technically only has, I mean, it really only has 3 major items left on it. Griffin's Astrion, and, whatchamacallit, and, the Caddy. Well, the Caddy is Astrions. Griffin's Astrions and Mang Song. Yeah, how you estimate how lucky you were in terms of confidence in getting that Tyreals. I can't really do that too precisely because I don't tend to use a run counter, so I don't really I don't know how. Oh, if were you talking to FLP? Well, I know FLP uses a run counter, so yeah, 51.2%. That's awesome, man. That's pretty sweet. Six items left, Sarkov. That's pretty good, man. TM, Azure, Bone Flame, Torch of Iroh. Oh wow, you got a bunch of TC3s left, man. Once you get that that Tyreals, you'll be like really close. I hope you find Tyreals soon, Sarkov. That'd be awesome, man. You'd be like right there at the finishing line if you just found Tyreals. Obviously, easier said than done. Much easier said than done. %39 confidence. Interesting. I'm not gonna go too deep in the math on this live stream. I'm gonna put this rune back. I'm trying to get a full page of every rune in the game. This is how many IOs. Yeah. If anyone's curious, these are my like mid runes and these are my high runes. I found that Sir like a few days ago. I've actually found the Sir on the same day as Tyreals might. Oh, what am I doing? Wrong waypoint. Trying to focus on chat at the same time. Cold Crow. Yeah, Cold Crow is probably the place to get those TC3s. Like, either... I don't know if it's a good idea to, like, do that and Bish Bosh. Like, kinda... like, cycle between Cold Crow. Like, do Cold Crow and Bish Bosh runs. I don't know if that's better than just doing Cold Crow. I'm honestly not sure. I mean, they're TC3s anyway. It shouldn't be like a huge deal. Should be able to knock all of them out in like one day. Just use like a, I don't know, like 600 MF setup or something like that. 105 FCR, or like 800 MF and 63 FCR or something like that. Full page of Zod. Full page of Zod. Cold Crow's dope for TC3, yep. I don't know if anyone really know anyone who killed more monsters than you, probably because no one counts them. Yeah, a lot of people don't use run counter FLP. It's kind of, for me, it's kind of a pain to do that because I have to like stop the counter every time I alt-tab if I want the time, like the average run time and all that to be accurate. So like if I'm gonna use a run counter, I don't really care to use it unless my run times are accurate, and I have to like, whenever I want to alt-tab, I have to go and immediately pause it or whatever, you know. So it's kind of a pain for that reason. Cold Crow. Yeah, the dungeon in Cold Plains. 30 minutes per day for 10 years. That's pretty impressive. Those people might be close to finishing Grail. I don't know. That would make... Actually, I guess 30 minutes in a day isn't like a ton, but still. I mean, at this point, I've probably done the equivalent of like 30 minutes per day for like 1 year, maybe 2. Well, not 2, actually. Only if you count my farming before my pluggy, yeah. Cold Crow can't drop all TC3s. Oof. That's kind of rough. 2K runs, Torch of Iro. I still need Torch of Iro on my Grail. Torch of Iro, I don't know. I don't know if anyone knows a lot about this, but like, it seems like Torch of Iro is rarer than the other TC3s. I don't know if this is true. Like, as far as I know, all the TC3s might just be like the exact same rarity. I don't know about this. Maybe if someone could fill me in on that. But I still need Baneash, Torch of Iro, Sanders Cap, and Nell Striker. I think are the TC3s I'm missing. Maybe there's one more I'm not thinking of. Oh yeah, I still need, I don't know if this is a TC3, but I still need Blink Bats form. Like, I got Tyreals Might before Blink Bats. Pluck Eye, huh? I have like 7 of those. I don't know what the deal is with that one. I keep getting that one. I don't know. I guess I'm just lucky with those. I don't know what the deal is there. If I wanted to, technically, we could do some Pindle. Throw some Pindle in there, perhaps. Oh. Cursor's getting all messed up because I'm in window mode. You got Blink Bats before Tyreal? Yeah, I'm guessing that's how it's supposed to work usually, isn't it? I'm guessing that's the more common thing, is to get Blink Bats before TM. Blink Bats from Travencall Farm. That's awesome. Yeah, a lot of those TC3s are just a pain in the ass. I don't know what it is with like the, you know how, I mean, I'm sure like all you guys know about all the items that, where there's like, it's the same base item, but there's 2 unique versions. I seem to get really lucky with those. I don't know what it is. I mean, I found a lot of like Horizons, Stone Crusher, and what's it called? Lightsabers, but I found like 7 or 8 of the, or not Horizons, of the rarer ones, the Schaefer's, Stormlash, and Azarath. I don't know, I seem to get oddly lucky with those. I don't know if they're really all that useful of items, though, to be honest. Pluckeye, Pit Spawn, Foul Dog, and Jail. That's interesting. I did not know that. Is there a build that anyone would use Schaefer's on? Like, I know there's some Kixen builds you'd use, what's it called, Stormlash on, but I don't know, like, I know Schaefer's has some similar mods to Stormlash. I want to say it's, like, slower, though. Oh, let me pick up these keys. Yeah, Bane Ash is the short staff. That one I still miss, for sure. Thundermaul, Scourge. I think the two Thundermauls are the same rarity, I want to say. I thought someone told me this. I don't know if that's correct. I think I have like 3 of each of the Thundermauls at this point. I get a lot of those. It'll be really neat, to see how D4, if they're working on a D4, how that would turn out. I hope it's, you know, I hope it has an interesting loot system. That's kind of like, this is kind of like something I really like about D2 over D3, is the, sort of ways mods can spawn on items. Like, there's a lot of really, sort of unique combinations of mods you can get on an item in D2, and that's one of the things I really like about it over D3, so I'm hoping D4 will be a lot like that. Need to find your next Sacred Armor, see if you have luck for Tio. Yeah, I hope you get Tyreals Might Sarkoff, man, that'd be awesome. Hope you get it on your next one. Same rarity? Okay. I'm just running Players 1. I'm trying to, farm for TC87s right now over everything else. I'm keeping some keys on me. Where'd I get my Tyreals? I got my Tyreals. Oh, let me finish my last thought. I'm keeping some keys on me just so I can pop the, where's this guy with Might Aura? Okay, whatever, screw it. I'm keeping some keys on me to pop the super chest. See if I can get a -5 light facet. Yeah, I got my Tyreals from the pits actually on my Magic Find Zealot build. Like, I just made this Magic Find Zealot. It was a lot of fun. I was playing it for like 20 minutes. I mean, I was playing it for like a couple hours total before I wanted to just start playing Pit Circuit again, but I made this this Zealot build. I went in pits, did like 3 runs, and bam, Tyreals. Like, I did not expect that, to be honest. What are the odds of Azarath? If I thought it was like 1 in 4 or 1 in 5. FLP probably knows. Grim Dawn has a better loot system than D2. I don't know anything about Grim Dawn. Maybe you can fill us in on that, Mala. I really haven't, that makes me interested to see what that game might be like. I don't play that many different games. I play a number of them, but I tend to stick to one game for a long time, and I haven't checked out Grim Dawn yet. Seems interesting though. If you're saying it has a better loot system than D2, that'd be an impressive feat. Fairly new game. Okay, that's interesting. Alright, so is it like in beta or something like that? Grim Dawn for D2 players. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, guys, check out Mala's YouTube channel. He has some really neat videos. He actually came out with, like, this, explanation of, what to expect in the game, like, in terms of drops. It's kind of mathy, but, Mala, I think you did a good job explaining it, man. So, go check out Mala's channel. He has a lot of really cool videos, for sure. Newest expansion, about 8 months. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure we have a lot of overlap subscribers, too, at the same time. So, I was just saying, if anyone hasn't watched his videos, I mean, I feel like if anyone who's interested in my videos would probably also be interested in Mal's videos, too. He has a lot of really cool stuff on there. I was actually playing some Path of Exile a little while ago. I don't know, that game is like so... Oh my god! Oh my god, a Jarun! What? Oh my god! That is a Jarun! First Jarun of my life! Guys, I've never found a Jarun in my life before! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I guess I have my Dobrunsky simulator on. Guys, I have... Oh my god. I have been playing this game for about 7 years, on and off. And, I have never found the Jarun until this point. Oh my god. I don't even... maybe I make an ice? I'm thinking either ice at some point, or I save it. I'm actually, if you look, I have Burr and Sir also. So if I get another Sir rune, I can make a Dual Dream melee Sork. But I could also use this to get a, whatchamacallit. This was on P1, by the way, guys. I guess I'm a lucky bastard. I guess I could also use the Jaw rune to make a ice rune word for a Frost Maiden Boazon for Ancient Tunnels, because I kind of like the gameplay of a Frost Maiden. It's pretty cool, to be honest. Yeah, I do have Enigma. I made the Enigma a long time ago. I can make another Enigma, but I probably won't do that. Oh my god. Brandon, you're my good luck charm. I know you've talked about people saying you're a good luck charm before, if I'm not mistaken, so I'm just gonna attribute that to Brandon. I think he's my good luck charm. Oh my god. So that just happened. That was on P1. Okay. Okay, we're looking for TC-87s, boys, but I will take Jaw runes all day. I will take Jaw runes all day. Oh my god, my hands are shaking. Guys, if I don't find anything else this whole stream... if I don't find anything else this whole stream, that's fine. Because I have been looking for a Jaw rune for about 7 years. Rip orb. I'm picking up all the magic orbs, by the way. I level 1, hacked. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I level 1 hacked. Yeah, what I was saying, I've been picking up all of the magic sorceress orbs lately because I'm trying to get a, what you would call a 620 orb. And I'm sure a lot of the people from Dobrunsky's Discord know what I'm talking about. An orb with 3 to lightning skills, 3 to lightning, and what's it called? 3 to lightning skills, 3 to lightning, and 20 FCR. So a 620 orb is one thing that I'm looking for. Well, yeah. So finding a unique 0 MF versus 150 MF. Yeah, I mean, please do a backup, though. Oh, yeah, Lightning Mastery. That would be such a tough orb to get. It's like a 620 orb. I mean, I was just talking about a 620 orb. I would call... that would be like a 620 orb. But that'd be amazing if I could find something like that. The closest thing... that I found to getting that orb is a 620 chilling armor. Like, 6 to chilling armor, 20 FCR. That's the closest thing I've gotten to getting a 6/620 lightning orb. Yeah, like, the idea of, I mean, clearly the idea, though, is, if you get that orb to Larzik it and then put 2 perfect facets in it, 2 5/5 light facets. 3 to lightning mastery is like +1 lightning. Oh, nice. I did not know that. I mean, one really good armor... That makes me think, one really good armor for a light sork is a Chains of Honor. But it's such a rune-finding, focused thing. Like, it's, it provides, what is it, like 25 MF from the Istrin, so it's pretty hard to get a hold of. It's pretty hard to use in, if you're trying to go for high magic find. I tend to go with Scalders, since I have an F one. Honestly, if I didn't have an F Scalders, on a light sork, I'd probably use Enigma. For the DR and max life. Does the lightning mastery compare to lightning? It depends what level lightning you already have. I would think so. I mean, it probably depends a lot on how many plus skills you already have, right? Like, in your gear in total. Another really cool orb is a 620 fire. I mean, I guess, like, if you really want something crazy, we'd be talking about, like, 6/620 fire. So, 6 to fireball, well, no, like, 6/6/620 fire. So, 6 fireball, 6 meteor, 6 fire mastery, 20 FCR would be, like, a pretty sick orb. And magic vampire bone gloves, good for crafting blood gloves, although those are probably a little too high of eye level to be ideal for crafting. 6/6/6, yeah, exactly. No stag bows. I'm not going to discuss that here. I'm not going to discuss that here. That has already caused enough arguing in the Discord. I'm just going to be discussing the other farming stuff. I actually haven't played that much Physical Boazon. I kind of want to get back into it soon, but the problem... I mean, the thing I don't like about a Physical Boazon is that it's really hard to make it work with Enigma. Like, it really needs Fortitude to work all that well, if you guys get what I mean. So I like to play Frost Maiden, because on Frost Maiden you get a lot of your damage from stacking plus skills. So it kind of lends itself to using Enigma. Wow, I should live stream more often. How about a Shootaz? You know, a Shootaz is like I would call a Shootaz a good budget option. Like, a Shootaz does some good things, and it's like, you know, like, it can be okay, like, damage-wise, if you put a facet in it. Obviously, it's going to do more damage than Hodo, but, it doesn't provide enough more damage than Hodo, to me, really, to be worth using over a Hodo. Like, on Light Sork, you tend to want resistances, so you don't, like... I mean, you don't really need them in the pits, but you do kind of need them for, like, Chaos and Bale farming. And, like, even if I'm farming pits on a Light Sork, I don't like my resistances to be in the negatives. God, I'm stuttering. And I'm picking up some of this gold. Yeah, I don't, like, personally, you know, I could see some cases where you'd want to use a Shootaz maybe, but I don't really like a Shootaz. Personally, I just tend to, I tend to prefer using Hodo. over that. I mean, what I really like to use on a Light Sork, as anyone would know if they've heard me talking about Light Sork in the Discord, or if they've watched my either of my Light Sork videos, what I really like to use on a Light Sork is Crescent Moon. Phoenix, what up, man? How's it going? I was playing a lot of Light Sork lately. It's just kind of, I don't know. Light Sork in pits is kind of difficult because the archers are pretty tough in the pits. It's honestly, I would say the pits for me on a Light Sork is much harder to deal with than ancient, or not ancient tunnels, Chaos or Bale, just because of the archers are so dangerous in the pits. Yeah, Crescent Moon is awesome. Honestly, like, Mala, I think you might have mentioned this before. Like, I remember, I don't know if it was you or someone else, someone mentioned something about, having the... Is there a build I would use that for? I don't think there is. Like, it has Warcries on it. It doesn't have FCR. I'm gonna give someone a chance if someone thinks there's a build that I might use that on. I don't think there is, because like on a Singer you'd want FCR. Just in case there is, just in case someone has knows a use for that, tell me. I'm guessing it's junk though, because since it just has Warcries, I feel like it'd only be good for a Singer. Archers at 110 light res, while the Ghost and Chaos have 100%. What was I saying before? Oh yeah, someone mentioned that Crescent Moon is supposed to increase your damage versus archers by like 6 or 7 times or something like that over not having any minus light res, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Phoenix. That's awesome, man. Cool to have more people from the Discord, from the Dobrunsky Discord checking out the live stream. And I'm gonna ID the, Swaya. I ID a lot of kind of random things, like magic Sork Orbs for aforementioned reasons. Where are you guys getting your Might Aura from? Been identifying, like, all the claws I come across. What up, Kizix? 25% chance to kill you, that's right. No, I mean, I know some people use Aussie on here. I'm not gonna have that debate right now. You can use it to buff your BO. Yeah, true. I do have a better one for that, though. Need some FCR. Yeah, I mean, I already have a better... And I have one with 2 barb skills on it, so I guess I'll just drop that. Oh, that Oculus debate just continues on. Continues on until the end of time. Just picking up that gold. We want to gamble a Griffins, boys. That's the only way to get Griffins in my client. It can't drop in the game. You gotta gamble it. Like... Gotta keep picking up that gold and gamble that Griffins, boys. Honestly, I've seriously been considering gambling a Griffins. I know it's like kind of stupid. I think it takes, what is it, like 1.4 billion gold with 30% reduced vendor prices. I don't remember exactly. It was something like, I don't remember exactly, I mean, it was something like 1.9 billion gold before accounting for the reduced vendor prices, if I did my calculations right. I did this like a week ago, though, so I'm not positive. But yeah, it should be like 1.4 billion gold or something like that to gamble a Griffin's Eye with the, whoa, hey, the minus, or the 30% reduced vendor prices. Good luck, congrats on the jaw. Later, Brandon. Have a good one, man. So this is going pretty good so far. Trade yours for the Tyreals, mate. You would trade a Oculus for a Tyreals, mate? What? Of course you would. Who wouldn't? Gamble at what certainty? I don't know the chance that, that you would actually get the Griffins. I just know, like, on average, it would be, like, I don't have all the calculations in my head, but it's something like 1.9 billion on average to gamble Griffins before the reduced prices. If you just I don't know, like, I don't know if I need if that's actually you guys know what I mean, right? Like, it's a 1 in terms of the 1 in X thing, like, it's a 1 in like 14 or 15,000 or something like that to gamble Griffins. If you just multiply that by the amount of gold that it takes, that's what I mean. I don't mean necessarily like the statistically accurate amount of gold that you can expect or whatever by a probability distribution. I'm not I'm not getting into that here. Like, Mala can explain that much better than I can. Bunch of magic items over here. We want some unique items, boys. 1 in 40k, and each cost 130k gold. Are you sure it's 1 in 40k, though? Because, I thought that, I used a formula before. I don't know if the page was wrong. I thought there was a certain formula. I thought it depends on your character level. The chance when you gamble a, when you gamble a coronet, the chance that it turns up to be a diadem. I thought that at like a level 93 character that was like a 1 in 6.4 or something like that. And I know it's 1 in 2,000 to gamble a unique item. I remember that. You first have 5% to get a diadem. Are you sure it's 5%? Because that's contradicting a source I looked at earlier. I don't know. Hey, you're probably right. I don't know. I thought I saw a different number somewhere, but you're probably right. Mala tends to know his shit, guys, so if I have different information than Mala, he's probably right. Yeah, 5 to 6% and then divide by 2,000. I mean, yeah, like if it's 5% and then you divide by 2,000, then yeah, it's then it's a 1 in 40,000. I just wasn't sure about the 5% or whatever. Wow, that's a lot of freaking attack rating for a ring. Hey, FLP, I didn't even know that, maybe you find this interesting. I didn't even know that a rare ring, obviously this is a piece of shit, but, I didn't even know that a rare ring could roll up to 132 attack rating. Is that, like, one mod, do you think, or did it have to be 2 attack rating mods that both spawn on the same ring? I wonder. Because I almost never see a rare ring with that high of an attack rating, bonus on it. Magic Archon plate, boys. We want the, what I call a 400 armor, which is 4 sockets, and, so jewelers, and 100 life, which is like a 1 in you will not find this. Been picking up all of the Magic Archon plates just for that reason. Should be easy to figure out a decent number of diadems per gambled coronet just by gambling a lot. I mean, yeah, you can, like, you can record some data and then just get a decent sample size and try to figure it out that way. I don't know how much would be a decent sample size in that case. there's a 120 prefix and a 30 suffix.
Stay a while.
132 is the min of these two. That's interesting. Is there a reason for facets? Yes, there is. I need one more -5 lightning facet, and then I can... Kizix knows this. I need one more -5 lightning facet, and then I can put 4... Well, then I'll have 4 -5 lightning facets. I can put those 4 in my J-mod, and then I can have a -20 shield. And Balrog skin, I will not be picking up. If we get an Arcane's Valor with 2 skills, I'll pick that up, though. I got enough of the Sazabi's, whatchamacallit, I don't remember what it's called. Still huge variance by doing that method. Yeah, Mala, like, you know, it's, you know, just like anything else like that, you need a good sample size, you know? Yeah, I know, just take it out of the Storm Shield, no problem, dog. No problem. And you guys might have noticed... Oh, am I streaming somewhere or re-hosting on YouTube? No, I'm just streaming on YouTube. That's how I do it. You know, I could do like a stream re-host thing, I guess. I don't know how to get all that working. If I... Oh, man, my teleporting. I'm playing in window mode, so excuse my shitty teleporting. Come on. Okay, there we go. Let's check these for 640. They're not, but, we're gonna check them anyway. Even with a huge sample size, huge variance. I mean, what if you... Shouldn't it be like anything else with a sample size? I mean, what if you gamble... I mean, I don't mean like 1,000 if you gamble like 1,000 cronits, but what if you gamble... I don't know, say like Graham's number, or like 10 to the 10 to the 10 coronets,
Your presence honors me. Stay
or, I don't know, just some arbitrarily large number. Where will you use the insane facet shield? On my Javazon, man. I don't think I'm gonna use it. Dude, Dabrunsky, dude, I got a jaw on this live stream, like, 20 minutes ago. I did get a jaw on this live stream, thank you for asking, and I totally freaked out. And, you told me this, so I'm gonna tell you that. You told me this same thing, so I'm gonna tell it to you. You can go back and check the VOD if you want. And I'm checking this just for the hell of it. Yeah, dude, I was totally flipping my shit. Yeah, go back and watch the VOD. I about died. Yeah, I probably did. I'm level 96, by the way, on this sorceress. As you can see right there. In what area will you play her and continue using that shield when you get griffins? Well... I don't know that I'll continue using the facet shield after getting griffins. I don't... I hope it wasn't too loud. I hope it wasn't, like, blow your eardrums out loud. Oh, teleporting on the wrong... I mean, technically it shouldn't matter if I'm teleporting on my Switch, since I have a spirit shield on my Switch, too. Technically, it shouldn't matter which one I'm teleporting on. Yeah, okay, what I was saying is that, it shouldn't, or, not it shouldn't, but, oh my god, I'm so scatterbrained. Yeah, so, it kind of depends in terms of the facet, how the facet is concerned. If I get griffins before the facet, that's kind of, the, consideration that's at work here. Now, technically, Griffins does have a lot of FCR, so that's a nice cold rose roll on those boots. Even if I do get Griffins and that facet pretty soon here, I could perhaps just use both and farm Chaos on players 7 or 8 for runes. Or I could just play on P1 and keep getting my runes that way. I've gotten plenty of high runes on players 1 now. I think I've gotten Burr, Jaw, multiple Lows, and like multiple Ohms, and probably multiple Vexes too on P1. But yeah, I mean, I could just use the Griffins. I could do like a... Oh, okay, that's a lot of damage. I could do like a Griffin's Facet Shield, T-Strokes combination build. It kind of depends. I have a 5.1 billion. I thought it was closer to like 2 billion. I mean, I guess if it takes a one, I guess if it's a 1 in 20 to gamble a diadem, it would be closer to 5.1 billion. But yeah, with Griffin's Facet Shield Thunderstroke, doing that on P8 might be pretty interesting. I don't know. I mean, I've done Players 8 Chaos on a Javazon build like quite a long time ago. I mean, actually, maybe it was Player 7, but still, in my original Javazon video, it might be my first listed video. It was a long time ago, like half a year ago. I did do Player 7 Chaos runs on a Pokeson. 5.125%. Okay, I did not know that. Haven't been too lucky doing Travancore. Yeah, I hope your luck changes, man. Yeah, I mean, kind of what I'm doing in the future kind of depends on what items I get, and, if anyone's wondering, this will answer the question. Yes, I'm still picking up Magic Monarchs. Oh yeah, let's see if this is a, Jeweler's, Wire Fleece of the Whale. Wait. No, it's Flawed Amethyst. First Vex rune this time around from Andy. Yeah, I seem to get some Gulls and Vexes the little bit that I do Andy every so often. Pick up magic heads? I could. I haven't really been lately, but I could. I don't know, I've considered picking up magic heads. Like, you know, Pitt's Poison Mancer is a damn good build, so, you know, it's not a bad idea. And I'm gonna ID the Crystal Sword. Well, actually, it's not even F, so it's probably junk. We want, the idea is I want to get an Ethereal Crystal Sword with, like, 40 IAS and, like, over 300 enhanced damage. Hey, Kizix, look, it's your favorite item, Dimorix Hue. This time non-F. Necro class, best class. Exactly. Oh god. Okay. There are a lot of mobs right here. And we're logging out. And it just... Okay, I thought I hit the save exit button sooner there. Get a week straight of Nightmare Bell runs. Oculus first wave of minions. Were you doing Nightmare Bell runs for XP, man? I missed a Necro Head, I guess. Oh, jeez. I guess I missed a Necro Head. Rip. Oh, God. I did enjoy, playing Pit Poison Mancer. You know, as soon as I get... I actually wanted to use Tyreals Might on a Javazon build, by the way. I don't know. I guess I'd just put an IAS Jewel in the Necro Head, though. Or Necro Head. In the Tyreals Might. It wouldn't make sense to put an IAS jewel in a Necro head. I'm so scatterbrained. Yeah, no. I was thinking of using Tyreals Might on Javazon. Gotta go to bed. Later, Mallet. Yeah, hopefully we get more Jaws. Man, all the hate for Druid. No, I get it. Like, Druid, Windy Druid. Oh my god, I hit the wrong waypoint. Windy Druid isn't really as efficient in some ways as, well, isn't really as efficient for TC-87s as a Blizzard Stork. Obviously, I mean, it's one of those builds that people will just make for, like, fun variety's sake, clearly. You shut your face about Necro's FOP. Oh god. Come on, guys. No tension, please. Let's do my Pindle run for the day, how about? Share your couple of GG finds so far. Amazing to watch people get stuff on YouTube, but better to get it IRL. Yeah, I get that feeling. You kind of just want to farm sometimes, and, you know, you want to participate in the community, but at the same time, you want to kind of just go and farm stuff on your own, too. You know, it's nice when you can do both at the same time, and that's kind of what voice chat is for. It's, also, you know, you can always put live streams like this one on in the background while you farm. Always, I appreciate all y'all contributing in the chat there, though. I really appreciate that. Really cool to see see some community, in the chat room. God, that was almost like my Obama impression. I was pausing so much there. Which I'm not gonna do on a live stream. Sometimes I'll just pick up a shrine, like that fire res shrine. I wouldn't really want that shrine, but sometimes I'll just pick up stuff like that just to get rid of amp damage, so that I don't get my butt kicked when I teleport into the middle of boss packs like that. Oh yeah, let's do the Pendle run for today. Earth is flat. What, Thelch, you didn't know that? Earth is flat, man. And this is kind of a garbage Pendle running setup. I don't have, like... Oh, I didn't battle orders. Oh, bye, Merc. Now I'm out. Okay, guys, that was our Pendle run for today. Didn't go quite as expected, but that's okay. I thought I full rejuve the Merc. I don't know what happened there. And you can see I don't have that much faster run walk on this character, which is why we're not going to do that many Pendle runs. It's not a good setup for that. Why am I going to Tomo Highlands? Oh my god. Okay, excuse my... whatever. You guys can see how, used to those pit runs I am at this point. I've been doing a lot of pit runs lately. You saw Flat Earth Society in the news? What'd they say, man? What did they say? To the pits, yeah, exactly. Wanted to farm Trav today, ended up watching D2 streams. Hey man, if you don't want to watch, then you don't have to, but I appreciate you coming here, man. Like the part where they all quelled, we are not crazy. This is the current setup, by the way. 34 MF ring, 40 double up chances, 6 ist, 3-piece towel. This FCR ring with dual res, spirit, 49 travs, 7 MF charm, 40 gaze, spirit, CTA switch, and then we got this Merc setup, F Andes, F Great Poleaxe Insight, F Treachery. The Merc doesn't have any lifesteal, so he's not like the tankiest thing ever. Oh. I thought I just heard the Act 2 music kick in for a second. Did you guys hear that? Thought I heard like the desert music kick in for a second there. Did you check if you can get next MF breakpoint with Is Shake? What are the breakpoints? I saw you guys talking about that in the chat. I don't know what the breakpoints are. That is actually a thing, right? I saw Ubeo talking about that. I'm pretty sure that's actually a thing, MF breakpoints. Okay, probably not. I thought someone said there was a breakpoint at like 824. I'm at 809 right now, so I don't know what that hits, what breakpoint that hits. Of course it's a thing? Yeah, I guess it is. I heard Ubeo talking about it, so it must be. What's up, Josim? Sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. If I butcher anyone's name, please tell me in the chat, because I am not that great with names. Yeah, my Merc is using Andes. I actually just went over my gear, like, right before you got here. Yeah, but my Merc is using Andes, Treachery, and Insight in an F Great Poleaxe. Where can I find out more about MF breakpoints? Felch, are you serious? Is there a breakpoint at 810? Are you kidding me? Are you gonna tell you're gonna tell me I need to ist my Shaco to get another breakpoint? I honestly don't know. Please butcher it. Oh god. Okay. Okay, is there really an 810? Okay, yeah, no. You're trolling me, Thelch. Sometimes it's hard to tell when someone's trolling you, and sometimes it is very easy to tell. Does Annie's Visage... Oh, wait. No, I'm wrong. My Merc does have Life Leech. My bad. For a sec, I was thinking that my Merc didn't have Life Leech. Yeah, Andy's Visage has Life Leech. Okay, what am I thinking? Yeah, I'm stupid. Yeah, no, you're right. Andy's does have Life Leech. One sec. Okay, there we go. I was just throwing away my drink. Okay, so there is a breakpoint at... Oh, God. Oh, God. You guys, man. The troll is getting trolled by trolling. Yes, this is exactly the thing of which is happening. Is there a source about the MF breakpoints? Can someone put that in the links and guides on, it doesn't have to be my Discord. Well, actually, I don't even know if my Discord, it probably doesn't have a links and guide. There's not that much that happens there as of now. I do announce live streams from my Discord and also new videos. So if anyone wants to join my Discord, it's in the description, or at least it's in my channel description anyway. It should be in the description of this video. Istrun in the Shaco? Oh god. Oh god. Okay, I'm about to ist a Shaco, guys. You guys better be serious about this. Oh, God. Where do I have all my Shakos? Okay, I think they're in the stash. Yeah, if that actually does get me a breakpoint, I'm gonna do it. You guys better not be trolling, because I'm about to ist a Shako.
Good day.
Well, I only have 4 ists, and I don't have any mals, so if I wanted to cube up to another ist, then I would need to cube 4 because I'm out of mal. Yeah, I'm out of mal runes. Hypocrite, what's up, man? How's it going? We're about to ist a Shako on live stream. Let's see, where's my highest defense Shako? That's a 117. Wow, that's a 132, but it has a -5 fire facet in it. We're not going to clear that. Let's see here. 128. 133. Oh, but it's not socketed. Okay, whatever. We can do it later. We can do it later. By the way, here's the, if anyone was wondering, this is the roll on the Tyreals Might. It rolls 57 damage to demons, 139 ED, 21 strength, 29 all res. So that's the roll on the Tyreals Might, if anyone was wondering. Jimmy's, how's it going, man? We were just talking about isting Shakos and MF breakpoints. Probably worth 5% or less. I mean, apparently there's a breakpoint at 810 Magic Find. Apparently MF breakpoints are actually a thing, and apparently we also have proof of this. So, you know, I'm not gonna protest mathematics here. If FLP is telling me there's a breakpoint there, I believe you, men. You're a reliable source. Trade 1 Griffins for that Tyreals Might? I would almost do that, man. I would almost trade my Tyreals Might for a Griffin's Eye. I would almost do that.
Where can I take you?
Okay, so apparently there's a formula for MF Breakpoint. I'm trying to interpret this. There's a formula. Must be playing D4. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. No, I guess there's a formula. Yeah, it's always rounded down, and that's... Okay. That's how it works, then. Good to know. That's the MF unique chance formula. Okay. So... if I had, So wait a second, though. For these MF breakpoints to actually work in the way you're saying them, too, it has to be that you only get more unique chance at, like, whole numbers, like 191 and 192 or whatever. So, calculating in the formula, if you get, using this formula, FLP, you're mentioning, if you get, like, 191.05, then it doesn't matter because it only applies the whole number.
Yes.
Tyreals, yeah, I got Tyreals in the pits. The pits is probably the best place to find a Tyreals. Sorry, there's a lot of messages right now, and I'm trying to focus on chat and the game at the same time. It's, I haven't live streamed that much lately, so it's kind of, I'm kind of getting used to it again at the moment. Okay, well that's good to know. Apparently that's how the MF breakpoints work. But yeah, I found Tyreals. in the pits with a zeal, a magic fine zeal paladin. I'm not even joking. So yeah, no. Basically, how this is that now I know FLP. You mentioned that based on the kills of white mobs you get in from playing a light sork in pits, the difference isn't massive, unique chance-wise, I guess, between a light sork and a pit sorker, but a pit sorker technically still is slightly better for finding uniques. So technically, I mean, technically, not by a long shot, but the best, well, most efficient way of getting a Tyreals Might in the game is a pit sorker, even if it's not by a lot. You know, I mean, I'm not going to recommend against playing light sork. I find it kind of stressful, but, you know, if you can deal with playing light sork, then that's cool. Because you get a lot of runes as a light sork, especially if you're doing it P3. Hey Thelch, look, a stag bow. It's magic this time. I have a video on Windy Druid. That's you know, it can be a fun build to play. I actually have 11. I'm actually gonna keep that. It's nothing super great. 11 fire res small charm. It's nothing great. It doesn't have a suffix, but I'm still gonna keep it. How does light sork compete with? Okay, so like basically, I don't know all the little details of it, but how it works is that a light sork does kill a lot of white mobs. So yeah, I mean, yeah, FLP knows a bit more about this than I do. Oh. Did I miss a necro head? No, I don't think I did. So bar up 22% faster. Okay. Pits are a pretty good thing to do on a Hammered In, I would say. I mean, especially if you're looking for TC-87s. Hammered In handles Chaos a lot more easily than almost any other build.
Your presence honors me. Hello.
Honestly, a light sork in Chaos is really easy, I find. If you have, like, if you use, like, Crescent Moon, then light sork, even without a Griffin, can handle Chaos quite well. As it turns out, I demonstrate this in my, actually my rune finding light sork vid. Who has the, who's the Fnator? Okay, I guess I got the boss there. Depends on your map, build damage if you're picking stuff up. Okay. Yeah, I mean, what build I'd recommend playing on? Like, yeah, Pit Circer is faster for specifically TC-87s. Light Sork is good in the sense that she's good if you want to farm TC-87s and runes at the same time. H-Gen for Chaos unbeatable. I think that probably depends on the items that you have. I think with the right setup, a Javazon can clear Chaos faster, probably. I don't know this for sure, but I would think a Javazon with Griffin's Facet Shield and Thunderstrokes could clear Chaos much faster than even a Hammered In on P8. Again, like, I don't know this for sure, but, like, I don't know. Honestly, it's not super easy to stack MF on Javazon or Hammered In, but I think it's probably a little bit easier to stack MF on a Hammered In general than it is on a Javazon, I would say. I mean, honestly, on a Javazon, Like, you can get some MF from Enigma, you can get some MF from an amulet if you have, like, a really good crafted amulet, from Geeds. Oh, what was it? From MF Charms, and from Shaco if you use that, but if you have a Griffin's and you're using a Shaco, then obviously you're losing out on a lot of damage.
Yes.
So, you know, you can feasibly hit 300 MF on a Javazon, but I don't think a 300 MF Javazon would clear Chaos as quickly as a 300 MF, whatchamacallit, as a 300 MF Hammerden. So that's kind of the breakdown. I mean, in terms of just raw clear speed, I would think a Javazon wins. Sork clears faster, no need to switch weapons, no need to waste time horking. Yeah, I mean, that's true. You know, the gameplay definitely is a lot more smooth on a Sorceress than it is on a Pit Circuit. That's one advantage. And I'm going to keep identifying all these orbs. Stelch's job to let me know if I miss any magic necro heads. That's his job. That's his mod duty. Later, Phoenix. Have a good one, man. I want to hear about this Whirlwind Travencall Horker, because I have a hard time getting that to work well with... Oh, did I just miss another one? Wow. Damn. Oh. Oh. God damn. Yeah, I want to hear about this Whirlwind Travencall Horker, because I've heard this is the best way to farm Travencall if you're looking for facets, if I'm not mistaken, which is kind of why I want to try it. I've been looking for facets lately. Okay. Missed a demon head, not a necro trophy. Oh, was it? Wait a sec. Which is not the helmet, which is demon head. Okay, so I missed a demon head, not a demon head, but I missed a demon head. Yes. Yes, the necro thingy is 2 words. That's correct. 1.3k bar of Trav runs, no facets. I mean, you know, 1.3k isn't really that good of a sample size. I mean, I'm curious how much MF you can stack on a Whirlwind Horker for Travencall and still be doing it feasibly without dying really often, you know? Walk me through your Tyreals find and reaction. Alright, man. That was, so I was working on, I know there was some discussion in Dabrunsky's Discord earlier about a magic finding smiter. I had thought about this build earlier, and apparently, I guess also you had FLP. And so there was a bit of discussion of this, and I decided to test out a magic finding Zealot, because I wanted to test out my Exile that I just made like a week ago now. So I take this magic finding Zealot into pits for a few runs after testing it out in Frozen River for a few hours. So I'm teleporting to pits, I go in, I kill like 3 boss packs on this magic finding Zealer with Exile, Enigma, Grief, Fanaticism Aura, of course. And yeah, like the 3rd boss pack in the run drops unique Sacred Armor. It's eye level 88. Of course, I start freaking out. I was in voice chat at the time. By the way, I was in voice chat with a couple of people from Dabrunsky's Discord. And I don't wait too long to identify it. And yeah, no, I haven't really bothered to set up the recording for that. I think I freaked out more than I ever freaked out in my life. I just immediately identified it. And, yeah, I just started screaming at the top of my lungs. And, yeah, so I didn't record it. I haven't set up the recording software for the, whatever it's called, like... I don't even remember the, capture, whatever it's called. But, yeah, you can't fake the reaction that, that I had to that thing in voice chat. Getting Tyreals as the Zealer. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that was like... And I got a server in the same day, was the amazing part. Wait, did I leave a small charm behind? No, I didn't. Okay. Yeah, I mean, exactly. Like, if people don't want to believe, things that, you know, like my finds in the game, then I'm fine with that. Like, I don't really care. Like, you know, like, if I were to do anything but, like, the most legit way of playing the game, it would, like, make me lose motivation, and, you know, finding stuff wouldn't feel as much of an accomplishment, you know? Like, as far as it's concerned, like, when it's stuff like that, I know I found it legit on my pluggy in the most legit way possible in pluggy, and that's like enough for me. I don't, you know, you gotta like not care what people think on some level when it comes to that sort of thing. Who needs a Horker 800 MF when you can find a Tyreals on a Zealer? And I don't even know why I'm identifying this faceblade. Always go back to people. Why lie about a 20-year-old game? There are some posts that FLP calls out are clearly fake. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't really understand it. I don't know what to say about... Like, I guess some people just want attention, and that's kind of all there is to that. I don't really know what else to say about that. Like, you know, it's a game where you just go, where you can just go and farm for like years, and not find certain items. So, like, you know, when I'm finding items, to find items like Jaw Runes, Tyreals, J-Mod. That was actually the only Jaw Rune I've found as in a straight Jaw. I've crafted Jaws in the past. But yeah, when you can find items like that legit, and it just feels so good when you find it legit, like, it wouldn't do anything for me to cheat anything ever, really. I remember the head this time, Felch. Are you proud of me? I remember. I mean, see, like, when it comes to, like, getting people's approval, I kind of understand the psychology of that. It's kind of, plus. It's kind of, a weird thing about human psychology. Like, some people just kind of want attention. But, you know, when it comes to this kind of thing, like finding these items in the game, you know, like, if someone's cheating, like, spawning in items, hero editing them in, or, I don't know, cheating, however else that might be possible. Like, people find out eventually, especially in a Discord server like Dobrunsky's, where there's so many experienced players who can kind of pick out these little details. Like, if it's something as obvious as, I'm not going to mention who this was about, but if it's something as obvious as a Tomb Reaver with, like, 74 out of 14 durability or whatever it was. I'm not going to mention who this was, because I don't want to, you know, I don't want to call people out. People are going to notice that stuff right away. And even if it's something more subtle, like an item that has affixes that aren't possible, like, I don't know, 150 mana on a ring or something, on a rare ring, say, I mean, I doubt 150 mana is possible even on a magic ring, but, I mean, someone like FLP or Ubeo is gonna notice that eventually, you know? Like, it's just not worth it, that kind of... It's just not worth cheating in the game, and really. It just doesn't really accomplish anything. I wonder if I'll get to, I want to play some Battle.net at some point, but it's hard to do that, really. Like, it's tough to, sorry if you just heard my phone ding. I don't know if my mic picked that up. It's hard to organize some cooperative Battle.net, some co-op Battle.net gameplay sometimes. Honestly, I kind of want to live stream some Battle.net. To be honest, that would be a lot of fun. Tough to let go of all the plug advantages. Yeah, exactly. Like, the shared stash is, like, kind of the main thing in Pluggy. It's such an important thing to have. Like, I remember, this was about, like, 4 years ago now. I was playing, totally vanilla D2. And I remember finding my first steel wrens. So, I was playing on, like, this vanilla whirlwind barb. I don't know what I was doing. I was farming, like... I don't know, maybe it was Pindle. Or actually, no, I think I remember. I think it was, I was farming in ice caves for experience, because I just didn't really know what I was doing. And, wait, did these boots have MF? No. That ring is kind of junk. Hey, later, man. Have a good one. Yeah, I remember farming, like, ice caves back in the day on... Oh, God, I'm going to the pits again. Oh god, I gotta focus. Focus! Stay on target! Yeah, and then, so I had my first steel wrens drop on a vanilla barb, and I dropped it on the ground. Like, it was a barb, and I dropped it in vanilla D2, and I dropped the steel wrens on the ground just because I didn't have stash space for it in vanilla D2. This was a long time ago. This was like 4 years ago, before I even knew about Pluggy or GoMule. I mean, I'm sure those things existed back at that point, but I just didn't know about them back then. Rune sword, not rune staff. It's not even unique. We did find unique rune sword earlier. That'd be funny if we found unique rune staff on stream. Yeah, you just start going to the wrong area. I keep doing that. I don't know why. School start up soon. Yeah, I mean, I go back in 4 days actually. I'm gonna be pretty busy. I'm gonna have a job in the fall, so I'm gonna be balancing that with my upper level classes. You know, it's, I don't know how much D2 or like video games at all I'm gonna be able to do in the fall. Really, we'll just see how that works out. But yeah, I'll actually be a senior in college, so should be pretty cool. I'll be studying more, like, math and philosophy type stuff like I have been. All goes well, I might be able to get into one of the top philosophy schools in the world. I'm actually not even joking. There's, like, a serious possibility that might happen, which would be awesome. That's really what I'm going for. I've been studying for the pre-grad school exams. A singer in college. Better be a Zerker.
Good to see you.
This amulet didn't really try. Yeah, if I want to find items when I have that little time... I mean, I don't know if I'll be able to play D2 at all in the fall, but we'll see what happens. Then yeah, if I wanted to find some good items and find some good TC-87s in as small a time as possible, I'd want to play Pit Circer. Yeah, like as much of joking as that might be, that's definitely something to consider. Yep, 809. We are rocking the 809 right now. Come on, guys, get out of the way of my sparkly chest. I'm running the 63. I'm running a 63 FCR setup at the moment. We got 6-ish Phase Blade, 3-piece Towel, Topaz Shaco. I got this 34 MF ring, double up 40 chances. I got FCR dual res MF ring, Spirit, and 49 War Travs, and a bunch of MF charms. A bunch of MF charms and Geeds. I'm stumbling over my words here. Oh, that helm didn't really try. Basically, the idea is that this is just like as hardcore TC-87 farmer as a Blizzsork gets. Pretty much. Don't really get more TC-87 focused than this other than Pit Circer. The only thing with Pit Circer is you're probably not going to find a lot of runes on it since it's really only made for P1 and it's just a single target character. You're not really going to clear a lot of trash mobs. I mean, honestly, the funny thing is that the trash mobs you do clear, like your Merc, will sometimes clear a fair bit of trash mobs. Funny enough. This is kind of funny. I'm going to ID that for the heck of it. Oh, don't miss a Necro head. No, there wasn't one there. Lightning Necro. Yeah, exactly. Lightning Necro. That's a good one. No lightning build. This is my no lightning blizzard build, by the way, boys.
Greetings.
On 600 and didn't get anything, went back to 150. Yeah, I mean, you know, sometimes you can it's just worth changing up a setup just to keep the motivation, just variety in that aspect. You know, if the drops aren't looking good, it's kind of like something you just gotta convince yourself, like, if you're really looking for, like, a Tyreals, say, and you're running a Pit Circer, and you do it for, like, 3 days... Wait, is the chat keeping up? Yeah, you do it for, like, 3 days, and you're not really getting that much. You know, it's not a bad idea to get some variety in, but, at the same time, you gotta convince yourself that, like, the most, like, if something is the best way of getting TC-87s, and we know a Pit Circer is, like, you might not find anything that good for, like, I don't know, say 2 weeks straight, but it's all, you know, it'll balance out in the long run, so it's kind of, you just gotta keep going on some level if you're really trying to farm something efficiently. You got a Griffins with 150 MF on P8. Jeez, dude. God damn. I'm jealous of you, guy. Oh yeah, Mausoleum, for sure. No problem, Kappa. I don't, you know. You guys in your museum farming, you do you. That's all I'm gonna say. You do you. You can get TC-87 from Mausoleum. if I'm not mistaken, you can't really get any TC-87s from like chests and breakables and caskets and that kind of thing. I'm not sure. Maybe there's like some TC-87s with a really low quality level. No, like you can get them from the bosses for sure. Yeah, like the bosses are the same level as they are in AT pits, but I mean, like in general, in terms of like chests in the game, I don't know if those can drop TC-87s. But Mausoleum is a level 85 area, so technically you can find a Tyreals Might there. It's possible. I wouldn't recommend farming Mausoleum, but you know, it's possible. You can technically find stuff like Griffin's Eye and Tyreals in there. It's conceivable. And we're picking up the Magic Jared Stone. Try to get a 620 orb. Just thinking chest stuff you can open. I mean, yeah, like, if you're going for more, like, runes, charms, jewels, gems, then, you know, you can do that. You can farm Mausoleum, like, Player 7, and open all the boxes, like the chests and the caskets and stuff, if you want more runes and that kind of thing. And you're still getting some TC-87s that way, but it's not going to be nearly as convenient. It's not going to be nearly as efficient for like AT or pits for farming TC-87s. Like FLP is saying, it's just the density just isn't so good in there. You know. So. Yeah, I'm not knocking anyone if they want to do stuff for fun and variety, though. Oh, Necro Heads. Hey, Felch, I got it. I'm paying attention now. Mouse can be okay for hardcore. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. Personally, I don't play a lot of hardcore. I'm probably not going to play hardcore. It's just not my thing, really. But, yeah. I mean, Mausoleum is definitely safer than Ancient Tunnels, but I mean, yeah, I would say Ancient Tunnels is a lot safer than Pits. I mean, Ancient Tunnels is, like, not, in general, not a super dangerous area in and of itself, and neither is Mausoleum. And, you know, like, there's more dangerous areas in the game, in general, like, generally speaking. Like, Frozen River and Worldstone Keep are probably more dangerous for some builds than Pits. But... I mean, yeah, I would say Pits is by far the most dangerous out of those three. But, yeah, Ancient Tunnels can be pretty safe, comparatively, I would say. Since there are no mobs in Mausoleum. There are no drops, so you don't need to pick anything up, you don't need a cube, you've got +4 inventory space. Yep, more space for MF charms. That's 28 magic find right there. From not having to bring a cube. What's up, Brad? How's it going, man? I saw that bear rune. Saw a few people getting bear runes in the chat lately. Oh yeah, if you didn't see earlier in the stream, you wouldn't have seen this. I take it you just got here. But I did get a jaw rune, by the way, earlier in the stream. We need a style points.
I can't carry anymore.
Style points, eh? Emote, that, sure. Like, I don't know if only Patriarchs can add emotes. I'd have to look at the permissions to, I'm not gonna talk about that stuff here, obviously. I shouldn't really, I'm not gonna go into that for obvious reasons. Like, this is a live stream, I'm not gonna talk about that. Even if it is just emotes. And I'm not picking this item up. I'm about to die. Will this be a 330 helm? Oh, that was a pain to pick that item up. Let's hope it's a 330 helm, boys. Oh, did I just log out next to a boss? Hopefully not. Yeah, there was a jaw, like 20 minutes into the stream, man. First jaw in my life. I don't know, when will I get mod in the stream? I'm actually not sure how to mod people in this. Here, let me actually make a few people moderators just so I have a few around. Because I don't think I made anyone moderator. So FLP and Kizix, you will be moderators. Sarkov, I know you're joking, so you can be a mod. That's fine. I don't need too many mods. I got 3 mods right now, so... Okay. Whatever. I don't really have to worry about people fucking up the stream from being moderators. I trust all you guys, really. So, there's nothing really to worry about. I'll just make a few of you guys moderators, just because I don't have any yet. Or, I didn't have any, I didn't add any before this point, so... Bitte, Torsten. Is that the right word? Is that how you say it? Don't mind my German. I suck at German, by the way. I don't really know how to speak German at all. Slowly learning a word here and there over time, though. Oh, Superior Sacred Torch, please. Please, please, please. Aw, rip. 8 all res. That's lame. That's kinda lame. It's all good. Later, Brad. Have a good one, man. What's the Merkier? Okay, yeah, I am running. I'll just show it here when I get in game. Loading screens are kind of junk. I've been trying to clear out the stash, the shared stash a little bit, just to get more, just to get better loading screen times. But yeah, this is the Merkier. We're running Ethereal Great Poleaxe Insight with Andes, F Andes with a RAL, and E-Bugged Treachery Scarab Husk. It's actually a decent roll for a Scarab Husk, over 1,000 on the E-Bug. But yeah, that's the Merc build. It's a high DPS setup, with actually some life leech from the Andes. For some reason I got it mixed up before and thinking there was no life leech on the build, but yeah, there's a little bit from the Andes. Not Infinity. I don't tend to run Infinity on a Blizzard Sork. You know, there's a little bit of debate as to, well, there's been debate a little bit as opposed to if it's worth running an Infinity or an Insight on a Blizzard Sork Mercenary, but, like, basically how it works is that if you run Infinity on a Blizzard Sork, you get more Ice Blast damage, because you have some extra skill points to put into Frozen Orb. The problem with using Infinity, though, is obviously that you just lose all that mana regen that you would have from Insight. So, honestly, like, I'm just playing on Players 1 right now, and actually, that's an eye level 88 Ami. We want to keep that. Yeah, I'm just doing Players 1 right now, so I just prefer Insight, to be honest. So, So yeah, this, by the way, I'm saving up to craft 500 caster amulets. Once I get my rendering software working again, I might upload a highlight video of this. I mean, I'm hoping to upload something about this whole 500 caster amulets thing. Shop, Vamp Gaze, Infinity. Yeah, that's a pretty good setup, man. I mean, you don't have the mana regen from Insight, but yeah, it's a pretty tanky setup to have Shaft Infinity, or Shaft Infinity, Shaft and Gaze. One thing I was running for a long time in Ancient Tunnels was Andy's Fortitude Sacred Armor and F Thresher Insight. That's what I was running. That's what I tend to run in pits, is Fortitude, Andy's, and Fortitude Sacred Armor, Andy's, and Thresher Insight. Yeah, you know, you can make use of Infinity on a Blizzard Sork, though. It's not a bad idea. No sprechen Sie Deutsch? I thought it was like, no sprechen Sie Deutsch. Ich sprechen Deutsch ein Basel? I don't know. Felch, you can correct me on that. Someone who knows German can correct me on that. I can't really speak any German. So here's the deal. I took like 6 years of Spanish in high school and the first little bit of college. And, oh god. Okay. Okay, just about died there. What was I saying? Yeah, I actually took, Felch, believe it or not, I took 4 years of German in middle school. I just don't remember any of it, really. It was just, you know, obviously that was like, you know, 10 years ago, roughly. So I don't really remember. Keep in mind, he completely butchered that sentence. I did? Two did? What? No, I mean, I butcher everything I say in German, pretty much.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, like, I've taken 4 years of German. It was just too long ago. So, I mean, next to English, the thing I'm closest to being, like, remotely decent in is Spanish. So, yo hablo español extento un poco largo. No hablo español todos de los días. You know, I know a little bit of Spanish. A little bit of Spanish. Not a ton. Sí, señor. Sí. Un poco. No. Let's see if I can get my full rejuves back. Used all them up. Stack bow. Good student, Kappa.
Good day.
Oi, ¿qué tal? Hola, oh, hola, ¿qué tal? What does ¿qué tal mean? Crap. ¿Qué tal? What does that mean? No, I don't really, No, I don't speak French. I don't really speak any French at all. My sister speaks French. Some of my family members speak a little bit of French. Personally, I don't know any French at all. ¿Qué tal? How am I doing? Oh god, I don't remember the words. Bien? Is that the words? Estoy bien? Is that how you say it? I don't know. Anyway, let's see if we can find some items in D2 here. That was a long rant about languages. Soon I'm thinking, I don't know how long from now, but sometime in the near future, I might be doing a little podcast with one of my buddies from Dobrunsky's Discord. We might be talking about some build ideas here in a little bit. It'll probably be live streamed so that I don't have to rely on my rendering software to upload. But yeah, we might be talking about like assassin builds or sorceress builds. I don't know. I gotta work it out. Apparently, Mr. Dabrowski did a little podcast earlier today. That was cool to see. I don't know if any of you guys know about this. For some reason, there's an issue that whenever you do a live stream on YouTube, or at least this happens to me and Dabrowski, like the live stream for like the first half a day or so, only like the first 2 hours of the live stream will show up when people watch the VOD. And then the whole thing will show up later afterwards at some point. I don't really know what the deal is with that. If any of you guys know what I'm talking about, it doesn't really seem like there's a clear solution to that. Oh, Grand Charm. Rift Assassin. Yeah, Rift Assassin seems like a lot of fun, man. I actually made a Rift not too long ago, and I was doing a little testing in Rift Assassin. I think I have to play around with it a bit more to get it working all that well. Hey, we got an LE Druid Scaler. That's cool. I'll take it. I think I'm up to like 12 of these or something like that now, but would love to see a Whirlwind Trapsin. That'd be kind of neat. Whirlwind Trapsin. I don't know how that would work. You kind of need Fortitude on a Whirlwind Sin, I would think, so... I don't know, actually Fortitude does have some FCR on it, which is nice. I don't know. Because I know on a Trap Skin you need, like... Or, Trapsin you need, like, a lot of melee stats, right? Like, you know, 320 charms, that kind of thing. I still need to find a base for a good Chaos base. That's kind of my problem at the moment. I've been looking for that for like the longest time. What level am I? I'm 96 right now on this sorceress. Lost connection. No idea if you missed something. Nothing after the jaw rune, so no.
Your presence honors me. Good day.
Oh yeah, you found a 20 at Death's Fathom. That's pretty amazing, man. That's nice. Shadow Dancers last night. That's awesome. Why the FCR? I mean, if I remember right, how quickly your traps fire depends on your FCR, if I'm remembering that correctly. I'm not quite sure about this, but I thought that was how it worked. I thought, like, you know, on a Trapsin, like, I know like, I know how fast you put down the traps. There's a stag bow? I know how fast you put down the traps depends on the IAS, but I thought that the actual shooting speed of the traps themselves depends on the FCR. So I thought, like, if you make DPS focused Trapsin, like for farming runes and Chaos, say, I would think you need like a pretty good FCR and IAS breakpoint, if I'm not incorrect about that. I mean, I suspect on, like, any Trapsin, pretty much you'd use Burst of Speed, too. Would be kind of nice if Burst of Speed gave FCR, so I could teleport faster on a Trapsin, too. You got Hydra Bow. I found a Wind Force. I found a Wind Force last night, man. I think it was last night. Yeah, I found it on my, what's it called? I found it on my MF Smiter. Yeah, I just found Wind Force, like, really, I think it was last night. I'm up to 3 of those now. So, I don't know. Let's make a dual wield Wind Force. Barb, no. You can't dual wield bows. Oh, Sarkov, you found a jaw? Man, nice. That's awesome, dude. That's sick. I know you were looking for one for the longest time. Good to hear that. What are you planning on using the jaw for, Sarkov? Because I don't know exactly what I'm going to use with my jaw. Jaw and a wind force. You know, ignores target's defense is kind of cool. But, the problem with jaw and a weapon is that it doesn't, the ignores target defense mod doesn't apply to, if I'm not mistaken, it doesn't apply to unique monsters or, act bosses, so it's kind of, I don't know, like, no matter what you're doing, it just kind of seems worthless to me, the, ignores target defense mod, to be honest. I mean, it's useful to have, but it doesn't do what it says on the tin, you know? It's not, like, extremely useful, per se. 15 ED Mage Plate. Oh, you gotta get a... Yeah. Need a burr for your first Enigma. Well, I hope you get it soon, man. Hope all is going well and everyone's farming. Man, I am losing health like crazy. How much poison res? Not a lot. Oh, gargoyle head. I'm having trouble picking it up. There we go. Felch, are you proud of me? If I actually get a 6-head all that soon, then I'll probably just immediately make a Poison Mancer and start farming pits with it. I mean, for one thing, I'll probably Larzik it and put 2 Isterns in it. That'd be sick. Get a 6-head with 2 Isterns in it, but you need, what would suck is if you get a 6-head and then Larzik only puts 1 facet in it. Razor Switch, that's the Joe staff. That's kind of, that's kind of funny. Reminds me of that German guy who can't find rune staff. Sorry, Felch. Does anyone ever pick up magic wands? I guess it's probably not worth it if you have D-Web. I feel like I saw a rune drop here, but I can't tell. Kind of an interesting thing. I remember someone mentioning that the unique rune staff is rarer from pits than Astrion's is. I don't know if that applies to like other mid-level items or well, I guess that's like a high tier exceptional unique. I don't know if like Haas, why did I just go here again? I don't know if Haas has like a similar drop rate to rune staff or to well, to rune staff or Joe staff or whatever it's called, IO staff or whatever it is in pits. I mean, I guess it'd be the same across like all the level 85 areas, I don't know. And don't ask why I just grabbed that shrine. I just kind of grab shrines sometimes instinctively. Am I missing anything? Is there a boss here that I didn't kill? Nope. That was a huge pile of boss monsters right now. All the exceptional class items. Gray form, rarer than Griffin and Pit. Oh. HOS, you mean like HOZ, right? Herald, oh yeah, you mean HOZ, Herald of Zakron. Is it all the exceptional items? That's interesting. Like, they're all a similar drop rate in 18 pits. I actually didn't know that. There's a lot of, like, little niche information like that in the game that it's you don't always find out about from every source. It's some things like that that are hard to notice. Sometimes I'll just pick up any shrine kind of instinctively to get rid of amp damage curse, by the way. If anyone's wondering why I do that. Yeah, Bone Flame is the succubus skull. Yeah, that one's a little hard to get. If I remember right, I'm not quite sure about this, but I think the class-specific uniques are like, what is it, like multiple times rarer than other uniques of the same TC from like a level 85 area, for instance. I don't actually know if that's true. Yeah, I think Bone Flame is like, what is it? I know it's not TC87, right? It's like 81 or 84, I think. It's one of those, you know. I'm not gonna look it up right now. Oh god, what am I doing? I'm so disoriented. Expected Bone Flame to be exceptional. I think the only exceptional unique head, Necro head is Homunculus. The Hierophant Trophy, or however you pronounce it. What is it, by the way? Oh yeah, I'll show off something I got earlier. Well, I got this earlier today, but, I got my first Eth Ariats earlier today, so, defense roll is a little low for me to be putting a Zod rune in that, but, you know, it's there. It's only, what was that, 165, it's nothing too special. Yeah, Bone Flame has, like, run walk speed. It's not useful. Don't show you that? Why? Why? Oh, giant skull, that's what it is. Sorry, dude. Oh, I didn't realize. I didn't even realize. Goddamn. Alright, have a good one, Hypocrite. See you later, man. Catch you on the Discord. How rare is Dark Force? I mean, if I recall correctly, Dark Force is a TC87. It's also a class-specific item. I want to say it's like, if it's, I mean, FLP, I'm guessing you know this. But it's, like, up there in rarity in TC87s, if I'm not mistaken. 6th rarest item? That sounds about right. Like Death Fathom? Yeah, that sounds about right. Also, Death Fathom class specific. You got a Dark Force from Cow King. That's cool, man. I don't really farm cows very often. Like, they're good for runes. Obviously, they're not as good as, like, Travancore or LK for runes. They're, you know, they're okay. There's a lot of, TC87s you can't get from cows, if I'm not mistaken. I think they're, like, cows are, like, level, what, 81 or something like that. Yeah, I saw that Death Fathom Felch. GG on that, man. That's better than my best one. I've, so far I've found 3 Death Fathom, and they're getting worse over time. Like, my first Death Fathom was 23, and then I found a 20 not too long ago, and like a week ago I found a 17 Death Fathom, so Uh, hopefully that trend starts going in the other direction. I'd like a 25 plus Death Fathom would be cool. Cows are 81, can drop up to 84. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, I think that's correct. Well, FLP you would know better than me. Which means they presumably means they can drop Griffin. Although they can't drop Astrion, which kind of sucks. I guess they can't drop Astrions either. Wasn't Astrion like a level 85? I'm not sure though. I'm gonna do a little, well, kind of an on-the-fly partial Q&A thing. Probably in like an upcoming stream, but I don't know. Probably not. I'm planning like a Q&A thing sometime in the future, but probably not until my channel grows a little bit more. How many items? I'm down to 8 items, Jimmy's. After getting that that Tyreals Might was my I think my Tyreals Might was my most recent item. All these rare items that are TC87. Yeah, I mean, a lot of TC87 items are higher than eye level 81, and there's several of them there's quite a number of them, if I remember right. Like, I don't know, maybe 9 or 10 or so that are above level 84. So, yeah. Cows can't drop a lot of the TC87s. Kinda sucks. I mean, honestly, if I remember right, they used to be able to drop TC87s in an earlier patch, but they can't anymore. Just because I don't know, I guess it was kind of OP or something. Astrion's is a low eye level. Interesting. I didn't even realize that. Somehow I remembered Astrion's as being higher, but yeah, I guess not.
Good to see you.
Yeah, I still but on to the point about items. I still need Griffins, Mangsongs, Astrons, and then I need a bunch of TC3s. So those are the main ones. Are just Griffin, Mangsong, Astrons. So, you know, if I went and farmed in normal for like a day, I could knock my Grail list down to 3 items left. Just the TC that makes them rare. Yeah, I guess you could word it that way. I don't know. Makes sense. Sometimes you can meet mobs that have high level but low TC. But there are no mobs with high TC and low level. Yeah. I mean, the only thing that might be a little bit of an exception to that, in terms of like a mob being low level but high TC, is Nightmare Griswold. I don't know, I can't remember what the level of Nightmare Griswold is. I thought he was like level 42, and I think he can drop elite items, like at least the low elite items. Like, cause I remember, and I'm gonna ID that bow just for the hell of it. I know that Nightmare Griswold can drop Spider Bow. I've seen him drop a Spider Bow, I'm almost positive. But I think he's like level 40 or something. But I think he might be the only case that's like that, I don't know. Flawless Amethyst. Don't want to miss that. Yeah, cows are level 81, Sarkov. They, I think they used to be higher, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, uniques can drop level 84 items. So technically, cows should be able to drop a griffin, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Your presence
I'm still trying to figure that out. I thought someone looked at the German calculator about this, though, and found out that, I don't know what it was that, a mob can drop. Oh, we're doing a pit run again. Nope. Oh god, I'm kind of tired at the moment, to be honest. I'm kind of wearing out my voice here, but, if I'm not mistaken, a mob, based on what the German calculator has said... Was there a necro head back there? Yes. If I'm not mistaken, a mob doesn't need to be able to drop the base item to drop the unique version, as in a, I'm pretty sure a mob doesn't have to be able to drop, like, a white diadem to be able to drop a griffin's eye. But I'm not positive about this. Yeah, FLP, I feel like you'd find this interesting. Because I know Nightmare Griswold can drop up to whatever it is, like TC, maybe it's like 66 or something like that. But I know Nightmare Griswold can drop up to a Vexern. I don't know why that is, but I think it's actually the same as on Hell. Somehow, unless that wiki is wrong. The wiki might be wrong, because I know there are a couple of Diablo wikis that are kind of, well, that just aren't correct sometimes, occasionally, or whatever. But, according to the one wiki, anyway, whether it's right or not, Nightmare and Hell, Griswold have the same max rune, which is Vex, according to that wiki anyway. Just checked, was unique, Cow King can't drop Dark Force. One in 1.9 billion. Nice. What the heck? Alright guys, I'm gonna do 3 more runs because my voice is kind of dying on me here. If anyone has anything to ask or comment about or whatever, you know, do it now, because yeah, we're gonna wrap up the stream in a few minutes here. It was cool having all you guys here. Thanks for coming on the stream, everyone. We're just gonna do 3 more quick runs here. You feel like treasure class was originally connected to eye level, and then they just decided to lower the treasure class to certain unique bosses. Certain super uniques and bosses. Originally connected, yeah. Yeah, I don't know how that, I don't really know what to say about that, FLP. I mean, to me it just kind of feels like, TC and eye level are just kind of separate things, but honestly, I don't know. I don't really know what to say about that, to be honest. It just feels like they're separate requirements. But, I don't know, you're probably right. I can't really guarantee when the next stream is going to be, because I'm going to be pretty busy in the fall. But I'm pretty sure there's going to be another surprise live stream, because I can't really, it's hard to plan these things ahead of time. There's probably going to be another live stream before I go back to school in a few days. Maybe, anyway, actually, we'll just have to see how it goes. The Bob Ross of Diablo. Yeah, thanks for that. Just doing little circles around AT. Oh, I had to ruin it by doing my stupid laugh right there. Oh. Yeah, thanks for hanging out the stream, guys. When you say eye level, you also mean monster level. I mean, like, isn't... Like, monster level and eye level are kind of the same thing, yeah. But it's like... You know, like, we don't talk about... You wouldn't say that, like, Mephisto has an eye level of 25 or something like that. You would say he has a monster level of 25. Chaos Knights, yeah. Well, we're doing AT, but yeah. Yeah, thanks for that. You know, that's what I mean, FLP, is it just kind of feels like... I mean, I get what you're saying, like, I don't know. I haven't really thought about a lot about the... I mean, I've thought a little bit about, like, the connection between eye level and treasure class. I don't really know what to say other than, like, to me it's kind of... It feels like separate things, but, you know, like... Your input is always appreciated, FLP, dude. Like, you're more experienced at the game than, like, 99% of the people I talk to, so... I appreciate having you here. I appreciate having all you guys here who hopped on the stream. Was I gonna do one more run? We'll do one more run. I don't remember if I did 3 more yet, but... Yeah, for sure, Storkov. Thanks for coming, man. Yeah, I can't believe you found... I found a jaw rune, and then you found a, a jaw rune while watching the stream. That was awesome. If you take a regular champion unique with, let's say, 66 M level, he's going to be really close to that. His TC is going to be really close to that 66. No, like, I get, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, like, they're definitely they're at least really similar. Like, yeah, I mean, you're not going to get a monster. I mean, I feel like Nightmare Griswold is the only exception to what you're saying, and it's just... Like, no one, I mean, in all seriousness, it doesn't really matter, obviously, because no one is going to farm Nightmare frickin' Griswold. But yeah, like, you know, the max TC and, max, whatchamacallit, or, monster level of monsters is really close. Like, every time. Yeah, I mean, every time where it means something. So yeah, I get what you're saying, man. Alright, thanks everyone for coming. It was cool having you guys here. Probably no more planned streams for a little while, but maybe one more surprise one before I get back into school. I'm not going to have a lot of time in the fall semester though, most likely, but it was cool having all you guys here. So have a good one, guys.